Should be. Should be on.
We are on.
All right. Let's get it rolling here.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. Our guest will be
Hi,
joining
this
us
is Jack
shortly.
Hughes of Wang Chung, and you're listening to the DND Dynamite 80s podcast show with your hosts DC and DH.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s podcast with your hosts, DC and DH. So, guys, take it away. Hey, take it away.
Hey, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. I'm DH.
Hey, I am DC.
And we're here to take another fantastic look at all things 80s. And folks,
Glad to have you back in the seat, man.
Oh man, I'm still not 100%, but I'm making progress. So that's all that matters.
Good to have you back.
So if
man.
you see a blank screen after a while, you know I'm going to lay down.
He's used all the energy up.
I'm done. So it is what it is. Hey folks,
right.
I know we're in a little bit of delay tonight. You normally start at 7:30. We're jumping on here a little bit late. Our guest is coming on. They've had a little hold up, so things happen. So in the meantime, DC, of course, he introduced something last week. And DC, I meant to ask you, how's your week been, brother?
Doing fine. How about yourself? Better, I know. I hope.
I would say swinging from trees, but I'm not. I might be swinging from grass blades, but that's about
there you
it.
go. There you go.
And folks, you'll have to pardon me tonight. Still trying to fight this breath thing a little bit. Getting my breath, not bad breath, just so everybody knows.
Make sure you're clear on that.
Yeah, right. I want to make sure I clear that up. But hey, I'm glad to be back on. Sorry I missed last week. Another great show last week. You did an amazing job as usual.
Well, appreciate it.
Folks, one thing DC introduced last week, and we're going to go ahead and get this put out here before everything gets started big time tonight. We're starting a trivia contest. Now, we have a week one winner. We're not going to tell you who that is because we're going to wait till we have all 4 weeks, right, DC?
Correct.
And then pick who gets to co-host.
That's it. Yeah, we'll pull all the names and put them all together, those 4 names.
But as your prize, and of course it is the booby prize at the fair that you're winning, you get to come on and if you would like you to come on and be a co-host on D&D Dynamite 80. So we would appreciate, you guys chipping into that. But we're also going to do it a little different. I didn't quite make it there last week. Sick, didn't happen. But after the show, which will be sometime tomorrow, the trivia question will be put on Facebook as well.
Mm-hmm.
Could possibly be tonight, but probably tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so we're going to give a trivia question. You folks are going to chime in. You can answer it on our Facebook page, D&D Dynamite 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll select from everyone who gets it right. We'll select the winner and put them in the pot for the drawing. So we're going to see how this goes. So tonight's trivia question. You ready for this, DC? Let's see if we can get this.
Let's do it.
Now I'm going to give you 3.
Well, I can't say it. I can't give it away.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But we'll see if I'll pretend I know it. Yeah, and not say it.
You can message me later and let me know.
There you go, to see if I know.
So what I'm
right.
going to do is I'm going to give you 3 clues together.
Okay.
3 different things. And you have to tell me what links these clues. And it's something from the 80s, okay?
Okay.
So it's 3 clues, and then you're going to tell me what links these clues. And I'm going to give a shout out, as we get through. We'll be using some of Tammy's stuff and just pulling stuff in from random wherever.
Right.
But this is really kind of cool. So I'm going to give you 3 clues. I think I've already said that 3 times. And you're going to tell me what links these clues together. I'm not going to say that again. Lewis Poindexter.
That's the clue?
Lewis is a clue.
Oh, okay.
Poindexter is a clue.
Okay.
And Booger. Now, should I give an additional visual clue? What do you think?
I think that would probably do it.
Okay. Because I had my visual clue ready. For those of you that are watching closely. So, 3 clues, and you're going to tell me what links them together. Lewis, Poindexter, and Booger. Now,
and that's from the 80s. Yeah,
what other show are you going to hear those three things referenced together?
that's true. That's true. So, yeah, send in your response by our email or on the chat board, or what would be another way? Oh, Facebook. Yeah, when you put it out on there. Yeah. So there you go. We'll find out we'll find out a winner for that week. Yeah.
Winner, you're not getting a chicken dinner.
No.
Sorry about that.
No.
Oh man, I tell you what, it's going to be a great show. We got a great guest coming on. So
Jim Meskimen. Jim Meskimen will be in. Actor, comedian, impersonator. He can do it all.
And if you haven't seen his role on Landman, he plays Monty, the
Alan.
Well, no, he plays Monty's lawyer, Alan.
Yeah.
Monty is what I was trying to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just went blank on the actress's name that plays Monty's wife on the show.
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. Thank you. There's a scene with him and Demi Moore and Tommy Lee Jones. So it's
Billy Bob.
I mean, is it Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can tell. I watch the show every week. I promise you.
Are you sure you've seen this?
I promise you. My brain and my breath. I'm just out. It's a struggle tonight. The struggle bus is real.
Right.
But it's a great show, folks. Check it out. And Jim's on there. Does a great job in that role.
Landman.
Yep. That really is a great. There's two shows I've got hooked on here.
Yeah.
That really have people from the 80s that's kind of made a resurgent. And well, there's actually three. But I don't know when the next season of the one comes out. But Landman is one. Mm-hmm. Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone in it.
Yeah.
That show is amazing.
Our friend the Vooch has been in that.
Yes, our friend the Vooch was in that. I watched every episode.
Paul Carafotis. Yep.
And then there's a series that Arnold Schwarzenegger started called Fubar.
Is that right?
Yes, and it's got 2 seasons. I don't know when the 3rd season's coming out, but it is really, and it's kind of cool to see those actors from the 80s,
right?
Come back and redoing these shows. You know, it's kind of a resurgent. You know, and I was kind of thinking about that, and we can talk about that a little bit as we're waiting. Can you think of any other shows? I mean, if you think about it, some of these 80s actors are really coming back around.
Yeah, that's true. They're having a resurgence, aren't they?
Yeah, it really is. It's like, you know, and they do a great job. I mean, in Tulsa King, not to give up, you know, not a spoiler or anything, but, and you're going to have to excuse me. Like I said, I'm still recovering here. So my brain's very tired right now.
We understand.
But there's a lot of older actors that are making special appearances in that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool to see them come back around and play a role. Oh, okay. Yes.
Go ahead. What you're talking about.
But it's really cool to see that these actors that have, and a lot of them have maintained that were very popular in the 80s are now starring in more roles, you know, in 2025.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you know, who would have ever thought? I mean, I know Sylvester Stallone's always, you know, he had the Expendables. I mean, he's always done stuff. But to have a series like Tulsa King come about.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to watch. And I mean, and it's like Landman, I think it's the storylines and the way these actors portray those characters.
Right.
It really makes those shows. And maybe it's just because they're from the 80s and that was our kind of our time, you know, the 70s and 80s. Maybe that's why we're more nostalgic. Hey, Jim, thank you for joining us.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm fine. A little frazzled. I just came off a film set, so that's why I'm late.
You're fine. You're fine. We kind of done the lead up and did all the intro stuff. And
how did it go? Was I great? Was it a great interview?
You're fantastic. You're fantastic.
Well, I'll just say goodbye then.
Yeah. That big check with all zeros and nothing in front of it but a period will be on its way. 1 decimal point and all zeros.
Yeah. folks, we've got Jim Meskimen on, actor, comedian, impersonator. He can do impressions. Just amazing. Need to catch his stuff on online.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just fantastic stuff. I really, Jim, I enjoy so much, and I look forward to them coming out. The ones that you do with your daughter.
Yes.
Thank you. My daughter Taylor Meskimen. Yeah,
Oh man, they're
Those
great.
that
thanks.
that is one of my, and I don't do a lot of social media scrolling and watching, but when I do, it's usually because I'm looking for those videos, and there's a couple of other little ones, but Jim, I really just that unique bond that you have with your daughter, but then the
Yeah,
way y'all
yeah,
play
it's
off
cool.
of each other, it's really cool, and
Oh,
it's
It
so
is.
yeah.
refreshing and enjoyable.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I consider myself a very lucky person to have such a wonderful daughter and have this great friendship with her. And we got fortunate. We had a lot of viral hits with our little things, and we're like, oh, well, I guess people like this stuff, and just
Absolutely.
keep it rolling out. And I meet nice people all over the world from it, so it's cool.
The cool part for me is like, and you'll have to excuse my voice. I'm coming off an illness, but you have those tough days and you pull that up and I see you doing these impersonations and your daughter asking you and I don't know if she pre-scripts it or just brings it off the top of her head when she's asking you to do something, but it is so hilarious when she asks you and your first reaction is like, oh, okay, let me figure this one out.
Yeah.
But it kind of gives you that break from a bad day that everybody needs. So, I
Oh,
appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
wow.
very
I'm
true.
glad to hear that. Glad to hear. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to lighten everybody's load a little bit and have some fun. And yeah, no, she doesn't. At first, when we first started, it was over a year ago, she would just kind of come up with things, and now she is kind of obliged to do a certain amount of these every week,
Yeah.
and so she takes a little time out and she scripts it and puts it in her phone these ideas, but she doesn't go over it with me. I don't find out about it until it's right in my face. So
I think that's the coolest part is
That
the
is cool.
reaction when she, I want you to do Robin Williams walking backwards through a zoo talking to the gorillas or whatever it is.
whatever
You
it happens to be, exactly, exactly.
and your reaction, it's like that momentary pause of like, really? You came up with that? Okay, let's roll.
Okay,
Let's
sounds
roll
good.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Always try to say yes. That's the improv part of the improv credo is always saying yes.
Well, there's a lot going on for you, Jim. Talk to us about
Yes.
Landman. Man,
Landman, yeah,
oh my
Landman.
gosh, what an
What a great
awesome
show.
series.
Just so grateful to be part of it, a small part of it. I'm not really officially in the main cast, but I've done 3 episodes, and it's some pretty beefy scenes with Billy Bob and Demi Moore and some
I
other
was
cast members. And it's when I got the job, I didn't know much about the series. I really only knew one scene, and that was what I auditioned with. That was an end of season in the hospital when John Hamm is having a heart transplant.
right.
And didn't know if he lived or died, didn't know what the show really was about. Hoped it was good, but and then, it was the last episode of the first season. So it started airing, I want to say in September of 2024. And my episode didn't pop up for, month or so, towards the end there, or maybe a couple months. And I didn't hear anybody talking about it. I didn't hear any of my friends
Mm.
talking about it. I heard nothing. I was like, is this show on? I guess it is. I didn't get Paramount Plus at the time. So I was like, they said it was going to launch. And then when my episode aired, suddenly all my friends who had been watching and enjoying the show and not telling me about it because they didn't know I was involved came out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, this is a great show. This is amazing." I'm like, "Oh, good, good, good." I
Yeah.
still don't know what the show's about. So at that point, they announced season 2 and they contacted me for a couple of episodes in season 2. And I went, well, I better watch this show. So I went back with my family and I was delighted. I would sit there and watch the show and just laugh out loud, guffaw
Yeah.
out loud, which is not common for me on watching modern television. And, my daddy was from Texas. He was born in Big Spring. He died in Austin. I mean, he was a real, not a rancher, but he grew up, in that environment. And although he lived in California and, had a very transplanted kind of sense of himself, there were moments where I really could see some harmony between him and Billy
Mm.
Bob's character. And it just
Oh,
is a
wow.
scream to me. It's a scream, and very truthful. And Billy Bob is such an honest actor. They all are, but Billy Bob's at the helm, and he's just like authentic, honest. You look into his eyes, and it's like there's nothing else but what's going on. And I had a lot of interest in working with him based on watching this other show he did called Goliath. I don't know if you saw that.
Hmm.
Goliath is another great show, and he
Yeah.
was terrific in it. And that was where I finally twigged, this guy, he's a really good actor. He's the kind of actor I would like to emulate. And then I knew I was going to work with them, and I asked some people, what's Billy Bob like? I mean, is he a cool guy? I mean, I've seen all kinds of crazy
Hmm.
stuff, interviews and stuff where he's kind of petulant and a little bit argumentative. And I thought, well, how loose a cannon is this guy, And I asked my friend Ron Howard. I asked various people, and they were like, I don't know. I think he's fine. Yeah. And I was delighted to find that he's just a real gentleman, real professional, real warm, and invited me to sit with him the first day and chat and do impressions. And he wanted me to do different kind of people that he knew from back in the day. And we talked about this and that was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Jim, and I owe you a thank you for this because I kind of got some, I guess you'd call it street cred or whatever with my wife. Because I don't know if you remember, I'm sure you do. The last time you were on, I was actually in transit on the road trying to get, and all of that. So we're sitting there watching Landman, and your scene came on. By the way, do you still have a headache from that scene? I just,
Yeah,
we're
the
watching,
old
yeah,
christening of the battleship. Yeah.
right. So we're watching, and I told her, I said, "That's Jim Meskimen, remember from the show?" And she's like, "Oh, he's the guy that did impersonations, the one that I really loved the show, the only show she's ever really watched." And I was like, "Yeah," and she goes, "Wow," and he talked to you, and I was like, "Well, duh, yeah, what's
Yeah.
that mean?"
What's that mean? Let's talk about this.
But yeah, so I got some credit out of that, Jim. So I'll
Nice.
give you some props on that
Listen, if it took me getting hit with a bottle 5 or 6 times,
one.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Great stuff. I'm
oh.
telling you.
yeah, that was a day. That was a day for sure. I was a little nervous going into it, even though they're breakaway bottles. But it's like I've never had anybody break a breakaway bottle with
Right.
me before. I
'Cause
almost bought one myself and broke it over my head to see what it would be like, but I never got around to it.
I
To
was
Always,
practice, yeah.
always seemed to be something a little more important than that to me.
Breaking bottles
I
on you.
I
Yeah.
was wondering if that's one of those where you're reading the script and it's kind of like da 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 da, and then there's this part left out where you're like, well,
Yeah,
wonder what happened there.
yeah, yeah. No, it was all there. Like, wow, she throws a drink in his face, and she throws this, and then he gets slapped. Actually, there was more in the script than they showed in the final because he breaks the bottle over my head, and that was still in it. But then he slapped me a couple of times while I'm sitting there, and it was a bit much. So I think they cut those slaps out. They
Mm.
just had him grab me and throw me against the wall, and we talked about business.
Oh, wow.
That was that part was the funniest to me. Was like that happened, and then you're right back to talking business. It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
let
okay,
me, let me, I can explain. I can
let me
explain.
get got this.
Right. So
um,
what are you working on? Yeah, I think you're in North Carolina.
I am. I'm in Asheville,
Yeah.
Asheville, North
There you go.
Carolina, and I've been up at working at that house, at that big old mansion up there on the hill, on the ridge up there that the Biltmore
The
Biltmore.
Biltmore, absolutely. Yeah.
I tell you, if they built any more, it wouldn't be a hill there at all.
Oh.
No, it's really extraordinary. I've never been here before, and I really wasn't aware of this mansion.
Mm.
It's not a mansion; it's really a aircraft carrier. It's so big, and it was at a time, when the Vanderbilt family was, flush with shipping and steel money, I guess, and uh, they built a house that is like the state. Everything is the state of the art, and
Mm.
at that time, the art was in a pretty good state. So the stonework and the woodwork and the landscaping and the location and the everything, you name it. And then the artwork in the house. I was just shooting a scene in a banquet room, and there's a John Singer sargent. There's a couple of sergeants, a couple of Renoirs, and that's they aren't even that distracting because there's so much else. Gigantic fireplaces, tapestries that are 500 years old, and these unique coffered ceilings that are just every square inch. This was at a time when every square inch would be decorated in some amazing,
Mm.
unified way by artisans. And if you had a couple of tens of millions, that's what you would do to show, look how opulent I can make it. And I think we look down. I'll speak for myself. In the past, I've kind of stuck up my nose at billionaires and millionaires who show off and build a groovy house and like, oh wow, aren't I special and stuff. But when you go to a place like this, which has been around now for over 100 years, it is a boon to the whole community. Everybody
Mm.
works here. Everybody knows about it. They're all a little bit proud of it. They all want to tell you, there's a secret staircase right there, and that tapestry is a thing behind it. And everybody kind of owns it now,
Mm.
even though they can't go in it whenever they want. But it obviously employed hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of people, artisans and others. So it's like, it's hard to argue with that. Nowadays, when you see somebody spend 10, $15 million on a house, like in my neighborhood back in LA, they're bulldozing all the old ranch houses and putting up these Palm Springsy kind of looking places that are all
Hmm.
clean and sharp lines. And like, okay, it's really super expensive. It doesn't excite the eye. It doesn't make you feel cozy or inspired or anything. It makes you think like, I wonder what this is going to be worth in 2 years. I wonder if I can get an electric vacuum cleaner so that I don't have to go over all these floors. It doesn't make you feel
Yeah.
quite the same way.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, I know not to that extent, but even around here, you go into and you kind of mentioned that, but the architecture, it's everything's cookie cutter these days when they build. It's
Yeah,
like an entire subdivision of the same thing. And it's like,
yeah. And
there's
I
no
understand
excitement.
it. I understand we're all trying to cut corners. We're all getting squeezed, and it's hard to find extra cash and hard to justify such things. But it's interesting to look back at days gone by and see what was valued and see where, like stuff we buy today that's a little bit fancy. If we want something a little bit fancy for our house, it's meant to evoke or remind us of those really great houses.
Right.
And it's like
Right.
a really pale, 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 pale imitation.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Ooh, I hope I can get that. I hope they got that at Costco one day." Like, hard to get excited about it.
Yeah.
I
That's
bought that painting at Walmart over
Yeah,
right.
there.
I bought that. Some nice print. I think
Yeah.
it's Van Gogh. I think
Uh,
so. It looks like a Van Gogh, or maybe it's I don't know. It could be a John James Audubon or Kincaid. I don't know. It's hard.
oh,
Why
wow.
not? Why do I picture that as a Saturday night conversation somewhere in Georgia? I don't know why.
Because it is. That's when it
Yeah.
happens. That's where it takes place.
Remind me, where you guys?
We're in Tennessee.
You're in
Nashville.
Tennessee. Okay.
So
Nashville.
we can
We're,
relate.
we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
far.
You're
That
not
that could be
far.
our conversation on a Saturday night. So it's all
Right.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. We're in Nashville area. So,
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
yeah. So you're working on some new
So I'm
stuff.
working on a movie now, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna go home and work on some stuff. And waiting to hear from Landman again. I'm also been
Awesome.
working on Chicago Fire up in Chicago, doing a
Oh,
couple
wow.
episodes
Oh,
of that
okay.
show.
Yeah.
I just dip in and out of there and play a fire chief and put on my Chicago accent, to do that. It's a whole different thing. It's
Uh,
not my soft Texas accent at all. Different
You
thing.
you've got to do the Southern accent and the Chicago accent, like talking about a
oh
ball
my
game or
gosh.
something. I don't know. That
Right.
just
It's a heck of a game going on. I think so. I think they're going to win. My money's on the Brewers. Well, yeah, your money would be on the Brewers, but think again, pal. That's all
Oh.
I'm saying. Okay, all right.
Oh.
I don't want to fight about it. Yeah, well, we're not gonna fight about it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome.
And then I'm launching my big website thing. I've been revamping
oh
my
wow.
website and
Okay.
jimmeskimen.com, and invite all your listeners or watchers to check it out. It's going to be well, I'm going to be creating a lot of content specifically for that website. And I got all kinds of fun things I like to do. I've been doing for years. Like I've got the stuff I do with my daughter, of course, and
Mm-hmm.
interviews with my wife and daughter, and I do interviews with other celebrity pals or actor pals. I don't know tons of big celebrities, but I got lots of actor pals, and also I've got a cartoon contest where I draw a cartoon and people caption it, and just all kinds of fun things all at the
Yeah.
website. And
Yeah.
so we've revamped that lately and make that a little more fun and inviting.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Now, I have to ask, do you sleep at all? I mean, is there any time for sleep with everything you're doing?
I'm actually a fairly lazy person, and I get good sleep. My wife works very hard. My wife,
Okay.
Tamara, she,
There you
she
go.
works very
There
hard.
you go. Well,
Uh,
I've gotta ask a few of these that I put
Yep.
together. This my some of my favorites that you do,
Oh, okay.
and,
Sure.
and I put a little scenario with each one.
Oh my.
This one
Okay.
I've gotta hear from you. Robert De Niro selling
Yeah.
a used car to a clergyman.
Okay. Padre, can I call you Padre? This is now don't let the appearance of the car throw you off because I can first of all I can run it through the car wash. It's not a problem. There was this kind of a spidery bullet hole pattern on the back of window, but that's very easily fixed. It's not. It's probably gravel, to be honest. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. So I want to cut you a deal because this is a '78 Pinto, and I know that probably times are tough in your parish or whatever. So 6,000. What does that sound like? Is that a pretty good deal? I'm taking a bath, not a communion bath, but you know what I mean. What do you say? Huh?
Oh wow. Oh wow, that's great.
sold.
Sold,
So
yes.
six
Arnold
thousand dollars
Schwarzenegger.
exactly. Oh yeah, Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
ordering a breakfast at a coffee shop.
At a coffee. Tell you what, I would like, if you don't mind, I want to order off the menu because you've got the Farm Boy special and the diet special and the retiree special. I don't want any of that. What I need is 16 egg whites, uh, fried in coconut oil and put on a big bowl of oatmeal. And if you have any gluten-free toast, I'll be forever indebted to you.
Oh, that's great. Christopher Walken directing a comedy scene for a movie.
So this is the part where you come downstairs and you find your wife, and she's on the sofa eating crackers and watching a soap opera. And you say, the line, you got it there in the script. I don't have to tell you. But I want you to have the attitude that you thought she was visiting her mother in Connecticut. And you're surprised to find her. So I want to see surprise in your eyes. And then you take a cracker and you eat it because you're nervous and you're salt depleted. So let's set it up. All right, we're gonna shoot this. Let's make it happen. Action.
Stop, please.
Oh, Ronald Reagan finds out there's a jelly bean shortage.
Uh, could you call my chief of staff in here? Oh, you are my chief of, I'm sorry. You all start to look alike. All you people under 70. Uh, look, I want to point out to you something on this desk of mine, the old, can't remember the name of the desk at the moment, but you see this empty jar here, and that's not just a symbol of the commander in chief. That is a representative of his favorite, well, comestible. So right now we're we're running on empty, as my friend Jackson Brown would say. The we need to fill her up, as my friend Tony the Tiger would say. I've got a lot of friends in Hollywood, as you probably can imagine. I won't say where's the beef. I'll say where's the beans.
That's right. That's right. Robin Williams convincing a class of kids that extraterrestrial do exist.
Oh, listen, would I lie to you? Listen, think about it. Think about this galaxy. Think how big it is. Oh, it's a pretty big galaxy, right? Hundreds of billions of planets. How many Earth-like planets are they? Plenty. Are you kidding? I personally, from personal experience, I can tell you there's at least 7. So, and we're only one galaxy. In a universe, there's a billion galaxies. Do the math. Do the math. Do the monkey. Do whatever you want to. The point is, we're not alone. It might be nice to be alone, but it's never going to happen. No, there's a lot of extraterrestrial life. Are they all green? Heck no. Heck no. Some of them are very satisfied.
Oh, wow. And the last one I have down here, Harrison Ford gives a driving lesson to a teenager.
Look, I think you and I both know this could go south pretty fast. So I'm gonna be in the coffee shop. Here are the keys. Do the best you can.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Me, not. I'm sorry, excuse me. For me, not only is it the way you've nailed the impression, but it's how fast you come up with the concepts and the ideas and
It's
flow.
amazing.
It is
Just
amazing.
amazing.
I have infinite capacity in my mind for impromptu nonsense.
Well, we're very appreciative because
Right.
this is hilarious to me.
I'm glad.
Oh, it's fantastic.
But you know, but I mean, in all honesty, with the amount of followers and everything, that is, you know, just think about it. The amount of joy that everybody gets out of that, you know, it's just amazing because everybody, you know, we all love to laugh.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We all, but we
It's
all
therapy.
don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all
Yeah,
don't have
right.
that gift to be able to make others laugh, and you
Yeah.
do. So thank you for sharing that. It's amazing.
Yeah, what a true gift.
Yes.
What a true gift. It
It makes
really
me
is.
feel
Yes.
good. Makes me feel good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that very much. Thanks. Yeah, and I invite all your listeners or watchers to follow me on Instagram at Jimpressions. Go on YouTube. I've got a YouTube channel. I've
Yes.
just got tons of stuff, and it's fun for me to meet people that way. I got off a plane in Malta where I was going to shoot a movie a couple years ago, and midnight in Malta, which is just below Italy in the Mediterranean. I'd never been there before. Got off the plane, went to luggage, and an older guy came up to me and said, "Do I follow you on TikTok?" You know, my wife and I were big fans. And I'm like, "Oh my God." Halfway across the world, and we became
it's
friends.
amazing.
Yeah.
We had a tour of Malta. It was great.
And it
Absolutely.
and it's just, but it's amazing. I mean, and I don't know if you really think of, I'm sure you do, but the amount of people you reach on a daily basis, even with the videos that are already out there. I mean, you know, I know when I first started watching, you know, I was like, okay, I got to find more of this. Let me go back and find more. So, I mean, it's a daily basis.
true.
So, yeah, it's really cool to think about the network that you've built of people that you actually entertain daily.
Wow,
So, I mean,
that's
that's just
nice.
that's got to be an awesome feeling.
It is. It is a great feeling, and I feel a great responsibility to always, keep things coming and keep things good, high quality, and do whatever I can do to lighten people's load. So I appreciate that you noticed.
Well, we definitely need that in this world. So, I mean,
That's true.
that is a very, very major gift that you share with everybody, because this world it can be not so nice, and to have something like you put out is very refreshing. So, yeah.
Laughing is
Yeah.
therapy. That's for sure.
Oh
It
yeah, and I
Making
mean,
people smile.
I mean, and I'm going to tell you, Jim, and I know I talk about my grandkids a lot on here, but I'll show them your videos because I know I don't have to worry about fine-tuning.
You don't
You
have
know,
to
I mean,
grab their ears. Yeah.
right, and we can
That's right.
laugh and we
It's true.
crack up, and you know, it's some of the people they don't know. Some of the people like you'll show them like a little snippet of a movie or something. Now watch, but it's just the way the stories that you come up with, and it cracks them up. So you know, and that's refreshing too to be able to have something like that instead of something where you have to, well, let me watch it first to make sure it's
Yeah.
okay.
There's a lot of that has to happen in these days.
Like Landman, you can't necessarily play Landman.
Right.
Yeah, I probably
Right.
wouldn't let him watch Landman. You know.
I watch it sometimes with Taylor, and she's in her 30s now, and I still feel a little like,
a little weird, yeah, for you. Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean,
absolutely.
it's just the career and the things you do and the way you keep everything going. It's just so amazing, and I look forward to seeing you in more and more things. Over the years.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
I'm
it's
working on. You might be interested. I'm working on getting a movie made, actually, that I wrote that is about an
Oh, wow.
impressionist,
awesome.
different kind of person than I am, but a Vegas impressionist who falls afoul of some kind of underworld characters, and it's a comedy thriller. And we are actively talking to people about fundraising and get this movie made, hopefully in the spring. And so I hope you'll come out and see that.
Wow, well, you
Oh,
you could
absolutely.
definitely have sold 2 tickets. I'm ready.
2
Yeah.
tickets. Let me just make a
2
note of
tickets.
that because I want to
2
keep
tickets.
track of these
Right.
things.
Bill,
Okay.
and
Will
make
you be
sure.
bringing anybody along? And
Yeah,
and
we
you
can bring
Yeah.
everybody.
Make it 4.
We'll
Make it
make it
4.
4.
citizen rate
And we're gonna bill all of that to DC. Bill it all to DC.
Right. That's exactly right. Oh, wow. Jim, it's been an honor, man.
Oh man,
I
thank you.
hope
Yes.
your mom's doing well.
Yes.
thank
Well,
you. Yeah, she's doing just fine. Last time I saw her,
fantastic.
she's
Fantastic.
when I get home. Yeah, so.
And the family as well as
Everybody,
can
yep.
be. That's awesome. That's
Yeah, they're
awesome.
somehow managing without me these few days, and now
Right. Right.
weeping.
They may be
themselves.
relieved, right?
Maybe, I suppose.
Right.
They're always smiling and laughing when I see them on FaceTime. So
There you go.
You're like, y'all are never like that when I'm home. Come on now, what's going on?
Right. What's going on?
mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
wow. Wow. We
Well,
appreciate your time so
Yes,
much.
yes.
Yeah,
Thank
sorry
you
I was
so
late.
much.
No, you're
No
fine. You're
worries.
fine. Always a pleasure, and hope you'll do it again with us sometime.
I'd love that. Come back after I do season 3 of Landman.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
We'll
Hey,
talk about it.
this time, though, I'm gonna give you one piece of advice.
Please.
Duck.
Duck this time.
Duck. I'm gonna write
that down. Write that down.
Duck. I got it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, safe in your travels, Jim, and all
Yes,
the best
Jim.
to you and your
Thanks,
family.
guys.
And
All right. Good night
we'll
to you.
catch up again.
Excellent.
Thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
Jim.
All right.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you. All right. Awesome.
Oh, what
can
an
you-
amazing guy. Amazing guy. Wow.
Oh,
I'm
he makes me
rolling.
laugh so much.
Oh, yeah. And like I said,
very
it's not-
so talented, so talented.
And like I said, it's not only that he's spot on the impression, but it's how
Mhm.
quick he comes up with the dialogue. It's just amazing. Just amazing job. Yes.
Right.
That was a great show.
Once again, guys, that was Jim Meskimen, the actor and comedian. Just a great guy, as you could tell. And yeah, he is one good guy.
Yes,
Sure.
and check out his websites, like he told
Yep.
everybody. Check those out. Check out social medias. Check out the Landman, Chicago Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things he's in there. Got some new stuff coming out, so make sure and
Yeah.
check out his work. Check out the videos he and his daughter put
Right.
out. You're gonna love them, so make sure you check all that out.
Oh, wow. What an awesome show.
Oh, that was another great show, brother.
Yeah.
All
Next
right.
week. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we got to do our sponsors and everything. Let's
You want to go
knock
ahead and do
that
them
out.
first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll go ahead and do my part and then throw it over to you like normal.
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. We appreciate everyone joining in tonight. As always, as I like to end the show before I send it over to DC, remember, it doesn't cost anything extra to be kind. So always be kind to each other. DC?
Amen, brother. Let's get those sponsors in.
Yes.
D&D Dynamite 80s would like to thank their sponsors, Hudson's Flags and More, Jackie's Creations on Facebook, PJG Marketing, the Roy Band, Riley Rhodes Art Designs at RileyRhodes.art on Instagram, Totally Cool 80s, Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids, The Magic Yarn Project, and Hearts for Isabella. Please check out all these great folks online. Most certainly.
Yes, yes. And folks, I want to give one shout out before I talk about three organizations we're proud to partner with. If you hadn't had a chance to watch it, the Roy Band did their last show this past Saturday night. They did a show, and I didn't get to watch it live, but I've watched it on their channel. And man, amazing as always. But it's so fun to watch.
Always.
So check that show out, folks. You're gonna love it. If you get a chance, get out there and see them live. I mean, you
Please
will not
do.
be disappointed.
Great folks, and it's great to see it live.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So, folks, as you know, I've said this several times. We are very fortunate to kind of be partnered up with three organizations. We said if we ever got to the point that we could give back, we would love to do that and kind of help some folks out. So, three amazing organizations, the Magic Yarn Project. And what these folks do is they make head coverings, hand knit head coverings, and provide them to children that are battling cancer for free. So, princes, superheroes, all of that. They make all of those head coverings and make such a big difference for those kids. Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids, our friend the Vooch. Right there, you can see Charlie Bubbles.
It's his latest book.
Latest book, Braveheart. We had Paul on and
there
talk
she
about some things. And
Sweet
there's
Isabella.
precious Sweet Isabella there. And that's the third organization is Hearts for Isabella. So if you find it in your heart, you're looking for an organization to support, please, choose one of those three and let's help them out. Just all doing amazing things and amazing work. So we appreciate your support for those organizations. DC,
Absolutely.
what do we got next week, brother?
Yay! We got actress Darcy DeMoss on.
Yes,
She's been on before. Wonderful lady that she is. Can't Buy Me Love was one of the movies she was in. Friday the 13th, she's done a couple of those as well. Teen Witch, which I do remember. She was in that as well. Tons of stuff. So we'll catch up with her next week.
Yes, going to be another great show. We got a lot of things lined up coming up. Some great guests coming up.
Yeah, we do.
And some exciting stuff happening. For D&D as we continue to grow, and that's all because of you, our listeners out there. We appreciate what you do in supporting the show. So give us a shout, give us a like on all our social media platforms.
Real quick, the class of 1986.
Oh, yes.
Smyrna High School. We have picked up a bunch of you guys following on Instagram. So if you're seeing the show, if you go back and see the show, get in touch with us. We want to do a special show on April the 29th and love to have some classmates just kind of reminisce together. On April 29th, that'll be a Wednesday night, 7:30. Just give me a shout out and we'll get you the link and want you to join us. So we're excited about, can you believe that, big guy? 40 years, man.
You want to hear something even more impressive? 40 years is impressive, yes.
Right.
And I don't know how we've been out of school that long, but man, 40 years. That's
amazing.
Long. But dude, I'm gonna tell you something. I see you over there because coming up in March we start year 6.
It's incredible, man.
Which side are you on? I can't tell right now. Which way did he go?
Let me see if I can find you.
Which way did he go? But yeah, I mean, in year 6 looks like it's going to be another banner year.
Unreal, man. And it's all because of the people that are following. That's for sure. It's all on you guys.
Yes. Give a shout out, Lynn. I was waiting for a dad joke tonight, so I'm sure next week you'll have one for us on the chat. So,
Lynn, I know you're checking in with us. Good. Hope everything's well with you, buddy.
Yes. Well,
all right,
brother, another good one in the books.
Absolutely.
All right.
That is DH. I am DC for D&D Dynamite 80s. Another one in the books. We'll see you next week with Darcy DeMoss, the actress. And as DC always leads us out, keep playing those 80s, my friends, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, folks.